Okay, when you buy Husky wheel liners, they actually send you a Husky, so just be aware for when you buy these. Okay, everybody, today I'm going to show you how to install these Husky, what are they? Wheel well guards on your F-250. Mine's a 2016, so this should work for 11 through 16 F-250s. These wheel well guards are a great idea, like for like a first mod or at any time, just get it done to your truck, because Ford doesn't have pretty much anything in these wheel wells. I'll show you when we got to the truck, but it's definitely going to help protect kind of like your undercarriage of your truck there, and just makes it look a lot sleeker as well. So it's kind of a no-brainer to have this done to your truck. And let's go out to the truck right now and check it out. Okay, buddy, this is the truck. As you can see, there's nothing back here pretty much. You got this top part, I mean, that's pretty much that's just your bed. You got this flap back here. I don't know what that's doing, but as you can see, everything's pretty exposed here, so it's nice to cover it up, and you can see all the way down the truck. This is just how the Fords come. But anyway, this is the spot we're putting them in, and we'll get started with the install here. Okay, first step, they tell you you're going to want to clean this well, like inside your well here. I mean, it makes sense because you don't want to trap all that crap in there when you go to put your wheel well guard in. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to grab some spray and clean up this little wheel well area. All right, guys, side note before we get too carried away here. Right now I'm doing this, it's like cold. It's 30 something degrees out here. I would recommend doing this on as warm day as you can. Right now it's freaking December, it ain't gonna get much warmer, so I'm just gonna do it. But if you got some warm weather coming up, I'd wait to do it then, because you want to be able to mold and move this plastic around as much as you can to fit it up and around and all around inside the wheel well. So if you can, wait for a warm day, or at least make sure you're keeping them wheel wells inside so that they're warm before you put them on. Just FYI. All right, everyone. To clean this, all I'm using is just, you can use pretty much whatever you want, Windex for all I care. But you're going to be I'm using this here, just Chemical Guys all-purpose cleaner. So I'm going to spray it, just get all as much dirt and stuff out of here as I can. Definitely would recommend pressure washing this puppy before too. Just get as much out of there as you can before you start wiping it. Dude, that flap is like so flimsy back there. I have to knock it off. You really want to make sure you get up under. Whoa! Got a lot of dirt under there, I'll tell you that much. Holy crap, holy. So anyway, get up under, right under that wheel well, because that's where the contact's gonna be made on those liners you're putting in. So you want to make sure that's clean as you can. Holy crap, I'm ruining this rag. Get a rag you don't want to ruin, or you don't care if you ruin. Okay, everybody, I think that's good enough for me right now. Like I said, make sure that lip's clean. I'm gonna go hop over and do the other side, and I'll be back with a liner. All right, got the wheel liner. So, grab it. Make sure it says whatever side, I don't know if you can see this, but it says PS or DS right here. So passenger side is PS, that's what I need. So first thing first, you just gotta get it in here somehow. That was like not hard. I've seen people have a ton of trouble with this. It wasn't hard for me at all. This is the driver's side now. I noticed I kind of got in the way on the last one putting it in, so I'm going to show you guys kind of the direction I did it and give you some tips here. So I think the easiest way to do this, there's a side that has this flap thing, as you can see. Put that side in first. That's towards the front of the vehicle. Put the rest of it in, and then feed it into the fender here, and then just continue that all the way to the back. I'll give it a little punch every once in a while. Get it up there too. Do this here. In. And that's pretty much just how you get the plastic wheel well up in there before you start the install. All right, next step. Grab your drill with your 1/8 inch drill bit. Make sure your liner is up as far as it'll go. I'm gonna hold it right here and just hold it up over here. So hold it up, drill your 1/8 inch hole. That'll do it. I drilled one of the holes so far. I'm just gonna try and hold it up there into place so that'll be held up for the next hole. As you can see, there's one I drilled, put that screw into place. Here is the other side. I'm gonna drill that and do the same thing, put the screw in place. Don't tighten them all the way. Just keep them pretty loose. I mean, I'm gonna tighten this one a little bit more. It's still got some space, but just don't make them really tight because you still got to make a few adjustments. Grab your other screw and screw this one in lightly as well. Okay guys, next position we're gonna do, if you look, it's towards the rear. This is the A position according to the instructions, but all you are gonna do, no drilling involved in this one. What you're gonna do is take one of your screws, one of these little metal plate things that it will screw into, and you should need a screwdriver. It says that this acts as a nut, so you don't want to actually put it around your plastic part or metal part. It's just going to be a nut for your screw. So insert, if you guys can see, yeah, there is a gap. It's on this upper one actually, so I'm just going to leave that like yay. Take my thing that's serving as a nut, got to reach in behind. Oh man, where's this puppy at? Okay, I feel it. It said that little flap that I was pointing at before, that like I was like, this thing is really loose. It said you can remove that. It actually tells you to remove it prior to the install, but I just left it in there because one, I didn't read it beforehand, and two, it didn't really seem like it was hurting anything. Holding that metal piece from the back while I screw this one in. And oh, crap. Could feel it going in. I don't really like how that's metal on metal here, just because I don't want it to rust. But maybe but maybe I will do something about that. Probably not though, because it's cold. Yeah, there's one done. All right, I'm gonna keep screwing this in. I'll let you know it's done. Okay guys, ran into an issue. So that's the side I just put on. This is point D here. You're supposed to put this, I'll show you from the inside, but there's a flap on the guard that, if you can see it, yeah, right there. That's supposed to make contact with the hole in the fender itself. So this hole right here is supposed to be touching that, and that definitely ain't happening. Yeah, I could readjust that freaking, I could readjust the whole fender well to tilt this way to close that gap, but then this is gonna have an even bigger gap. That already has a gap as is. This is supposed to be flush with this angle here, which I was like, okay, well that's not perfect, but whatever. But if I move it, that's gonna be a huge gap. And what I'm thinking is I want less of a gap in the back because that's what's gonna be spraying the most. So I'm gonna leave it how it is. And all I'm gonna do is put the last screw through this hole right here. There's actually an opening in the fender well. So same way I did that one, I'm gonna do this one right here. Okay, everybody, this is what the finished product for the wheel well looks. Tightened up those screws in the back, and also, as you can see, put a washer. Let me flip it on back here. I put a washer on behind the whatever they give you, that metal piece, just so it grabs more of that wheel well and will hold it in place. All right guys, got the driver's side on. I'm gonna go ahead, go over to the passenger side and do the exact same thing. All right everybody, that should conclude the install for these rear fender well protectors. That's not a technical name, but we're rolling with it. But anyway, so my only comments on these would be, there's gaps like under, like where they fit to the bottom of the fender flare, and then definitely on this end, I literally had to use washers to mount them up here rather than in the direction location. There's no way they're gonna fit, and I'm pretty sure I was as low as I could go on the metal to drill into here. So I don't know, if somebody was able to figure out a way to do it, let me know, but that's what I did, and I think it should be fine. But they definitely look way better. So they turned out well. I'm happy with them. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.